Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair.
Yeah, good morning. How are we all? Sorry about that. took a little longer than I thought. My iPad wasn't connecting, so hopefully it is now. I have got wet hair and it's itching my ears, but we are gonna do it. We're gonna try and finish this poster. Prevs, my lovely, lovely wife, 18 months of getting Watch You be awesome. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for redeeming your daily Jaffa as well. Oh, this is going to be so gross on my ears. Hope everyone's having a good Monday so far. What have I got to update you on? The weekend was very enjoyable. Me and Prevs had, I would say, like, it was an extended date night weekend. It just kind of went on and on and on. And that was it's been really nice. A little bit more tired today. I woke up at 5:30, if you believe it or not. Was gonna get up. I got out of bed, then went back to bed. Then I had what did I do? Yeah, I went back to bed. I had the worst dreams, so I wish I just stayed up. I wish I just got up at 5:30, basically. Jelly, welcome on in. How you doing? That sounds lovely. Honestly, like, we don't really do like date nights, if you know what I mean. Like, as in, like, we don't book them in. Like, so if we're doing something, it's just a bit strange, isn't it? When you're married, you're like, oh, should we have a date night? But it felt like that. And I think it's because usually we do stuff in the house. Yeah, we took a walk to the pub. We had like a couple of drinks, and then like we booked in Sunday lunch and stuff the following day. So yeah, it just be nice and chill. So I haven't really done a lot off stream on this 7 days piece. Talking to 7 days, it's happening. It's here and it's today. I think Prevs is going to check everything is okay, and maybe go live later. Not sure. Maybe it's secrets. Don't know. But that's exciting. So I'm going to try and get as much done on this poster as I can. As much as I can. But Jelly, I hope you're having the best morning so far. Oh, this is going to be really awful on my headphones. They're going to be so, like, damp on my hair. Okay, let's switch over to here. Oh, see, it's not connecting again. Oh, I think I know why. This is why my iPad's not working. It's not even plugged in. I've been sat here for 10 minutes waiting to load up stream, going, why is this not working? Could have just woke up at 5:30 and not gone back to bed, clearly. Oh my god. Honestly. Who allowed me to stream? Who said, oh, Jazzy, do you know it'd be good? Like, you do loads of art, maybe you should just stream it. Yeah, sure. That's a really good idea, that. Honestly. Oh dear, I know. It's not good, is it? Izzy, welcome on in. How are you doing? Thank you for redeeming your daily Jaffa. It's a little bit dark on the screen. Look, I've not fixed it. I've also probably not fixed the stretch redeem, but I hear it, and it shows that the audio is coming up on Mix It Up and on desktop, so who knows? Who knows? Oddly Goblin, welcome on in. Good morning. Thanks for redeeming Daily Jaffa as well. For all these Jaffas flying around. Yeah, so we're going to continue on this piece. Oh my god, the poster's looking amazing. Yeah, so I've done a little bit more work, like on the zombies and stuff. It is definitely brighter on my iPad. So what you're seeing is like a muted version, unfortunately. I wonder if I could put like an overlay on it so it would match. Like a filter. No, does that work? I don't think it would it? Anyway, look. Yeah, thank you so much. I've also started to put me into the drawing. When I say me, it's like based off me, right? A little bit like the emotes. It's not supposed to like resemble everything. It's just key points. This game looks so cool. Every day I'm more and more tempted to get it. Jelly. Look. There'll be a server running. And it looks like we've got a good few people interested. So if you're ever going to try it, now's the time. Now's the time when loads of pals are on, right? But obviously no pressure. There's no pressure at all. Perhaps will be like streaming some of it, I believe. I think she's going to do like a little bit of like half and half with this streaming. Not in the same day, but like certain days will be 7 days, certain days will be DB. So you'll be able to watch if you don't play. But we want you to play. Get in the server, come on. It is such a good game. Like, I love it, and I think I just like it because you can do what you want. Everyone can play to their own styles. Like, sometimes I'll go on and just build. This is what I do. I build. I don't go around doing quests. Like, I just survive off farming and building. And then there's other times where I'm like, I do quests only. I might do a mixture. But I think that's what I like about it. Everyone on server, it doesn't matter what level you are. It's just like, you know, I could play for 50 days straight. You could join on your first day and it'd be fine. Like, you know, as long as you didn't do like a tier 6 quest. But even then, you come with us and we'll protect you. I feel that's so hard. Everything looks super vibrant on my iPad, and then I move it to PC, and it's like sepia. Yeah, so like with the old capture card, I did have to like alter it a bit, but with this new one, we haven't quite worked out how to get it to kind of show what the colors are in real life, and we just haven't had time to look at it. It can definitely be done. It's just, yeah, it changes it. The settings are so different to the old capture card. But that's a job for Prebz. Once everything settles down, she can help me with it. And when we find some time. I don't understand why it does that though. It's like, can't you just click a button and it just be the same color? And I guess it also depends on like your display, right? So like my display would be different to yours. It's just so hard to get the balance right. I will literally pass out if you get the game. Come and join us. Is it on sale right now? It is. Well, it was. I think on CD keys, yeah. As Prab said, yeah, cheaper on CD keys. I think it was like 59% off on CD keys the other day. Whether it's still like that, I'm not sure. I ain't played in a hot minute, so I'm gonna be rusty and probably screaming. To be fair, we haven't played in like a long time. We jumped on the other day, just a little bit, but like, yeah, we haven't played the game as we usually would for, well, I don't know. It's got to be like close to like a year, maybe, is it? It's been at least a couple of months, I know that much. Right. Get my keyboard. Or shall I put up this so you guys can see? that's the miner outfit. That obviously we've taken inspiration from for what my character is wearing in the poster. I'll pop that up there. So you can see it. There's a point I think last time I played I was doing the early access with the updated graphics. You know, guys, if that's still a thing, or is it full release? Full release now, yeah. Yeah. Like we've played it since like early days. So the amount has changed. Like people who come in now that have never played the game is so funny to me because like we noticed it last time even before this update. Me and Prav's like, oh my god, like look at that. But obviously people who are new in the game, that was just standard to them. So it's like little things like the campfire. Like when you cook on it or put like a cooking pot on there, nothing changed. The campfire just stayed the same. But then they made it so like if you put a cooking pot, put a beaker on there, the actual graphics of it in person like changed. And that was like that blew our minds. It's just like the little details. Right. So my character, obviously, I'm trying to get the hair to be a little bit like survival mode. It's not been washed in a couple of days in the apocalypse, but also like I'm trying to get it so that it resembles a little bit of my emotes. So I'm using the same colours for my hair from that. And then we've obviously got the rough sketch of the miner's outfit. And I've just blocked in some colour just to see what it looks like. And I have got the layers all over the shop, so I will have to clean all these layers up at some point. Only water available in the apocalypse is the one jar of dirty water you always find in the toilet. I'm the dummy that drank that and immediately made myself sick. Yeah, literally. Even like all that stuff has changed. So like the, you know, like the little icons and stuff. I think it's only small stuff, but like if you've been in the game a while, you'll see that change as well. But there's a lot of stuff about the new release I don't even know myself. Like I don't know. I've just kind of like not looked at it. So that when I go into the game, it's almost like a bit of a surprise, I suppose. I don't know how much of this we'll actually get through because as in like I will finish it. I didn't mean it like that. I meant more of a I don't know if we'll get it finished today, but that's okay. We'll still do our best to try and get it to a point where Prevs can like upload it and stuff even after the server's gone live, you know? Might even get more interest as well then. They're more grey, aren't they? I'm just going to lay out the flat colours. Obviously, when I take the sketch away, this is going to look very strange. But I'll have a nice base to work with then to render the piece. Obviously, some of these parts, I don't really know what they are. It's really hard for me to tell from the drawing. I'm just going to be walking around like everything's so beautiful. I know. That's the thing. Like, obviously, coming into the game, if you've never played it, it's going to be great. Just because you ain't seen the differences, it doesn't mean it's not going to be good. But like, if you looked at like early days videos of 7 Days and then look to now, like we used to play it when like the graphics were just like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just like very basic. Animations were basic, like, and anything like any add-ons you put onto like items or, you know, whether it was cooking, smelting, any of that, nothing changed. But you got all these add-ons and it didn't do anything. But the campfire for us was just like a, and I didn't know it was going to happen, and I'm not sure if Prevs did either. And we put a cooking pot on, we walked away, and we come back, and we were like, "Oh my god, we can actually see the cooking pot on there now." And I think I always love the lighting in 7 Days, like the changes in atmosphere on there is so good. It looks so nice. The early access was crusty, to put it mildly. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I mean. Even then, it was still good, wasn't it? And I think that, like, because it wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it. It was, like you said, it's part of the charm. It was, even though you could say it was like terrible, right? Like the graphics terrible, animation terrible, but that's what made it good at the time. So jealous. I wish I was drawing something like this right now instead of corporate illustration. Oh, Goblin. But they not know who you are. Just tell them. Be like, look, I don't want to do this corporate illustration. Let me do something else. Give me something fun to draw. I didn't even know you were in a corporate illustration job. That's actually really cool. I love that. No, that's popped a little interest for me. That's really cool. But I know what you mean. Sometimes that can be like, it's very similar to like commissions, right? You're restricted. You can't just free draw. Like, this is a passion piece, so I can do what I want within reason. Because obviously, Prevs technically commissioning this. Graphics are very PS2 era, yeah. Where's my little machete? Obviously, I know it's got 4 holes, but we've only got 3 fingers, so that bit will have to change slightly. I could just do 4 holes and leave it open, but I think this will work better. Goblin, do you ever like share any of like your job illustrations and stuff, or does it have to be like behind closed doors sort of thing? Knowing me, I've already seen some stuff, but I don't know. We also need to put spikes, don't we, on that, but also put stripes in on the trousers, but I'm only putting the flat colours in at the minute, so I'll definitely put the spikes on. And as for like, the stripes in the shorts, we'll sort some of that out once we start like taking the sketch away and rendering in. Again, I'm making this up as I go along. This is not the only way to do it, I don't remember what the spikes were like. 7 days. Go back. Just nails, right? Like, I'm assuming it's nails, but I could be wrong. I can definitely picture the barbed wire one off the top of my head. I just can't picture the spikes one. It's also like no images online, which is strange. Like, it only shows me the bat and then like not with the mods on it. I guess I'd have to load up the game to see that. Um, they're like chunky nails, aren't they? So we'll just draw them in like that. Not really. Have to share some privately. I just don't really put it out there publicly. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. That's why I asked, because I was like, I don't know if I've ever like seen anything like online, so I figured that you didn't share it online. Um, I'm just being nosy because I want to see. I want to see all the art, you know. Right? Is it that way, or is it like with the nails that way? Because it doesn't show me a picture. The mod picture is literally Metal Spikes mod. And they're like the massive chunky nails, but I don't know which way into the bat they go. Head of the nail in the bat, so the spike sticks out, or other way around? More than happy to send some your way if you're curious. I would be, yeah. But don't feel pressurized at all. I just, it's nice to see, you know, like. Maybe we just do like a bit of both, because I don't really know. I'd have to load into the game, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe we just do like. Maybe once we put like a couple of like blood stains and stuff on the bat, it'll blend in a lot better then. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a base down. like carpenter's nails, aren't they? Like the big chunky ones. And that looks pretty cool. Obviously we'll have to put like probably just do, you know, like rubble and stuff on the floor. So you can see, like, when I take the sketch away, it'll leave me then to be able to render because I've still got the outline. I don't even know, like, what's the best way to do it. That's just what I'm doing off the top of my head, you know? That's just how I work, I suppose. I'd say wing it and cover it in nails, yeah. It'll still be recognizable. And that's the thing, like I don't want to just like obviously these are not even 7 days characters, are they? So I think we've got wiggle room to just make everything blend in. Obviously this zombie is based off the 7 days one. And this one slightly. And the whole like setting is 7 days, but it's not, I've not gone into the game and picked like a scene. I've just from my own head gone, well, I asked Previs which biome she wanted the poster to be in. We did like a little brief rundown of like key points. So it was like Blood Moon, forest biome, 2 survivors running from a massive horde of zombies, wooden cabin, broken down car. Literally that was it, and then I've just pieced it all together. I might try and fill in a little bit more of the background, or at least put like a couple more sketches down. Of where like just rubble and stuff will be. So I think we have like a little bit of grass here. I totally get it whenever someone tells me they're an artist and I'm like, show it to me. Yeah. Like, I'm not asking you to prove it to me, I just want to see. Really love the outfit on the left. Yeah, this outfit is the nerd outfit. It's so goofy, like it's so good. I think that's been like one of our favorite outfits because that all changed as well. So like, Jelly, if you do play the game, like there's set outfits and skills, whereas like before you could kind of obviously when you put armor on, you're in a certain skill, light armor, heavy armor, that sort of thing. But like they weren't like specifically one thing, so they've changed it now. We're like, this is a full set, whereas before you would just kind of put on whatever you want. Said I don't want to put too much in and around this area, just in case we do that thing where, like I mentioned last time, whoever joins the server, I thought it'd be really cool to add everyone's names, like as if they're credits on a movie poster or something. I really like that idea. So it'll be just, you know, stones and bits of grass and stuff. But I want it to kind of blend in as well. What else would there be? Probably just like stones and stuff, right? But I can't see. So where's the road? There. So I'm gonna put these two lines in just so I can see a little bit of like the leading lines of what I did last time, but I can't have all that sketch over the top right now. Like in 7 days, you just have like random like paper on the floor and stuff. So we'll chuck like a load of rubbish down. This is going to be like another zombie here. So he'll probably just blend in there, like his silhouette will come all the way down. I wanted to do like a crawling zombie. Now I don't know whether to do. They're like those little like white gross ones, aren't they? It's almost like a skeleton, I suppose. 7 days. It's not the crawler one. It's the ones without like half of their body. Don't know what they're called. Because the crawler ones, they like jump, right? Like they like. I would say that's the spider zombie. What are the ones that are? They just kind of wiggle on the floor.
They're the crawlers.
No, you know the ones that are just skeletons and they
They're
wiggle
the
on.
crawlers.
The
The
what?
other ones are spider monkeys.
Oh, when I type in crawler, it's bringing up the spider one. 7 days. Oh, zombie. I'm thinking the ones with half their body missing. Yeah. Either I'm just really rubbish at Googling stuff, but like, there's not a lot of like images online for zombie. Like, I've got one picture of it, but it's like, I don't know. I think I'll just have to do it from memory. I got one picture, but it's like it's taken like it's viewing from underneath. So he's on the floor, and the camera's like pointing up. It's the only one that's on the wiki for 7 days. I kind of wanted like the crawler to come out from underneath this car. Yeah. Had they, and it's like it goes into a V, doesn't it? Like, so you're not going to see a lot because it's going to be dark. But I was hoping I could capture a little bit of the motion of them, but I have got no reference at all. So I'm roughly just putting in where the shape of it is. I always think it's funny when I sketch because like I'm looking through all my lines and people are probably looking at this going, what the heck is that? Like, what are you seeing? Because I'm seeing nothing. I'm seeing a bunch of scribbles on the page, but I'm seeing more in my own head. Like from what I remember, like white, aren't they? All over. So I left this space here because I didn't know if I was going to put another zombie in there. But like in this layer where these two are. Well, which layer then is it? So all of these zombies are feral. um, I think it makes the whole piece look a little bit like scarier with the bright eyes going on. Because it's blood moon, it makes sense, right? Quick hello because of work. Love, love, love. Danny, I hope you're having a really good Monday. And hiya, hiya, welcome in, welcome in. Hope work is going okay for you. Honestly, my layers are all over the shop. Like the zombie. Get a picture of that up just so I can see. My layers are always chaos, don't worry. Honestly, you spend more time trying to look for your layer than you do actually drawing, right? um, like this style of painting for me is like what I would say very new as well. obviously I'm just very used to doing like my usual style of like cartoon and stuff. I hate when I need to send artwork files to co-workers because I'm like, sorry, it's it's a bit of a chaotic mess. I mean, look, it's the same thing, right? You know when people say like, oh, if you don't mess up your kitchen, you're not really cooking. If you don't mess up your layers, you're not really arting, are you? um, do I make this zombie? A female one here. We got ads starting already in 40 seconds, so I'll get up off my chair and stop sitting on my legs. I'll go to the toilet and everything. I suggest you do the same. Okay, go get hydrated. If you're working, if you're lurking, look after yourself. And I will meet you back here in about 3 minutes. Thank you all for, oh my god, can't speak. Thank you all for supporting me. Be right back. back. I'm going to stand for a little bit. Good point. Need to refill my coffee. Honestly, I had coffee this morning. Maybe I can have one later. But I do have a hydration, a watermelon flavor. Yeah. Okay.
somewhere behind. Hello.
Need to invest in a standing desk. Yeah, like I love even just for like even if you sat, you can adjust it so like to how you want it, whether you chair and stuff. But to be able to stand like this is just so nice. I would definitely recommend standing desk to anyone who's looking at it, especially if you work from home. You know what I mean? So, good morning, welcome on in. So, you sneaked a first? How? I didn't even realise it hadn't been redeemed. GG's, well done. Well, hope you're having a good morning so far. Honestly, you've proper like snuck in there and done that. That's so funny. Thank you so much for the redeems as well. How did I manage that? I was late, so I tried to sneak it. I know. I don't really know how that's happened. I didn't even realise anyone had not nice one, everyone. What it was, everyone was like, oh look, Soph's not up yet. Let's just leave her get it. That's what it was. We all made a pact and was like, let's just leave it so Soph can get it. We're slacking, yeah. Busy at work, so I'll be here lurking and yapping as much as I can. So enjoy your lurk. Life always comes first, so I hope work goes okay for you. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully I can keep you slightly entertained, you know? So we need to... Wait, what layer am I on? Help me. That's not the right layer, is it? Come on. So I feel like the top under is a little bit more white, so it's a bit grubby as well. This is where all of my layers go out the window, okay? The moment I start trying to narrow stuff down, that's it, about it. But as long as my base colours are there, I'm okay. Bowie, welcome on in. How are you? Good morning. I'm trying to get this done, I am, Bowie, because, you know, 7 days already here and like... I'm gonna do it like where it's a little bit more free. Not every single detail will be exactly like the zombie. I just want you to look at it and go, oh, that's the biker zombie of 7 days, you know? Same, I reach a point where I'm like, fuck it, start doing everything on one layer. Yeah, like as long as I've got like now I've got the base layers, I'll probably render like little bits like this within each element, and then once I've done that, I literally come out of this and I go right out and I'm like one layer, everything just gets rendered on top. You probably like, especially a piece like this, if I was doing like individual like assets, I wouldn't do that. I would be very strict and try to do my layers, but I'm trying to do this where like I'm trying to think like I'm not drawing digitally. You know what I mean? It's really hard for me to do that because like I've done a lot of graphic design as well. I really struggle to just paint a painting on one layer because I'm like, oh, but if I did on separate layers, I could use it for something else. I want more. It's just so hard to get out of the habit because I know if I draw the characters on separate layers, you know, I've then got that and I can use it for another drawing if need be. It's almost like it's a problem. It's an addiction. But I'm slowly getting out of it. So once I've done this little bit, I will be rendering all on one layer. Now that I've got all this. And I feel like when I do it all on one layer, I'm in a better flow. Because I'm not really thinking about layers and stuff. So we will definitely be moving on to that very shortly. I feel like I've got enough to work with right now. And if you notice, I've not changed my brush this whole time, through this whole project. I just don't. I know like there's so many like brushes you can have. I literally just like a natural brush. That's it. I might use a soft acrylic sometimes if I want to like blend something in, but it's just a round brush, right? If I want a little bit of shading behind that, I'll do soft acrylic. But other than that, I'm just natural brush. I wish I could be more experimental with the brushes. I just, whenever I put them on the page, either I'm just not doing it right. I don't like it. We'll just dirty up the arm a little bit here. Yeah. That bit. There again. That bit needs to be a bit more. Honestly, the flow is so much easier on one layer. Looking so good. Did I just read that, Bowie? I feel like I read that in my head and completely ignored you. I'm so horrible. Yeah, it's not bad, right? I feel like this is quite a big project for me, painting it this way. If I'd done it comic style, yeah, fine. I'm actually enjoying the process of this one. Like this type of style is usually something I wouldn't show because I feel like it's not quite there or I'm not quite smooth enough. But I just thought, look, we can learn together, right? And you should never be ashamed of any artwork you create. I get sentimental over brushes too. Do you use like a lot of different ones? Because I don't. Like even with my inking, the inking pen I use is the same one. I very rarely like deviate. But I do wonder if like I was a little bit more, I'm gonna say like experimental, would like my art look better? I don't know. Oh, with the Couple of patches. I know it's like quite a lot of detail, but I just want it to be like a focal point because it's right where you look. I will soften it afterwards. Not really, I feel like I find a few that you like and it's hard to get away from them. Yeah, same. And I also like, I don't really like changing brushes in terms of like, I feel like it's pain. It's a pain in the butt kind of thing. You know what I mean? Wrong layer. Where are we? No, right layer. Yeah, I feel like it's a pain. What art software do you use? This is Fresco, Adobe Fresco. I use it just because I have the package, so it comes with it. Although I do think they changed it so you can get it for free now, I believe. I could be wrong. I think they released it as like a free one. Yeah, I've just always used this one. There's like stains. I might put a couple like underneath that. like a weird color. I can't quite get it. It is like a little bit more white as well, so I don't know whether I should, but once I put that, like, because I'm going to do that colouring, right? Like I said last time where we just put like a blood moon over the top of it. Like an overlay, maybe. I think we'll get a little bit of that bird travelling onto the jacket as well. I've never tried it. I love checking out new software. Yes, I like it. You can do like animation as well, like with this. Oh, it's behind my camera. Down in the bottom right hand corner is like a little thing where you can bring up the layers and do like little bits of animation, which is really nice. I think it used to be like, I don't know, you could buy it on its own if you didn't have Adobe, if you know what I mean, because like Adobe's expensive. It's rough on the bank. Yeah, I quite like it. I've wanted to try Procreate, but it just doesn't make any sense for me. Like my I'm gonna say my folders, like they're all seamless, so I would have to change everything the way it works, you know what I mean? I did consider it, but I just haven't really moved yet. Like I would have to change my video editing, I'd have to change, like I use everything, Lightroom, Photoshop. So I don't know. Honest Gamer, welcome on in. How are you doing? This is perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ziggy, welcome on in. Thank you for redeeming your daily Jaffa. 18 whole months with an absolute legend. Best stream to wake up. And a vibing Ziggy. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you so much for the sub. 18 months is wild to me. I appreciate you supporting me. Far too kind, honestly. Adobe costs are insane. Relieve my work, cover my subscription for me. Yeah. So like I've always had it, just because I use it for everything. Like I use it for business, my own like hobby stuff, if that's what you call it, or like passion projects. And I use a lot of the software. So like I'd use Photoshop, I use Lightroom for photography editing, Premiere Pro for video editing for YouTube and that. So it's hard for me to like get out of it now. I even use Illustrator for like if I'm ever doing like logo designs and stuff for commissions. So it's yeah. Like once they get you, it's hard to get out. But they do charge a lot, unfortunately. Procreate is good, but some features are really annoying, like the layers are annoying to move about. Don't even get me started on the brush stabilizer. Oh, okay, that's fair. I obviously Procreate's just very out there, isn't it? Like you see it everywhere, YouTube, like TikTok, it's like the thing. And I think it's like very good for like this stuff, like this kind of drawing. But yeah, I've never used it myself, so I can't really comment on how good it is. The zombie's proving a little harder than I thought. It's mainly like the undertop, but I'm trying to get it where it's we've got that like night hue over everything, so I'm trying to match it but not color for color, because obviously the lighting in the scene itself. Also need one or two like teeth showing maybe. Sorry. Get my brush right here. I feel like that might be a bit too bright. Not a bad software at all, but since now working every day in Photoshop and Illustrator, I can see its flaws much more clearly. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like if you do it as your job, Adobe's really hard to get away from. The only thing I've done in Photoshop is like graphic design and editing in that sense. So like social media, kind of like sports graphics. That's what I used it mainly, like constantly for. I've never like painted in it like this. I feel like I just can't, ever since using Fresco, I can't switch now from Fresco to Photoshop. But like when I watch people use Photoshop for like painting, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. But yeah, I just can't do it. But the thing is, I can put this into, so all these layers, they transfer directly to Photoshop because they're the same file. So I could do half and half. You know, there's certain things I could take it over to Photoshop and do if I wanted to. Okay, so I got the game downloaded, played it a bit, already love it. Jelly! Oh my god. Shall I just end stream now? Prevs, you go live. And we'll raid into Prevs and we'll all just start playing now, is it? Everyone, right, call up your work, like email, oh, I'm just feeling really sick. Like, oh, we've all caught the bug and look, we just all we've clearly we all met up when like 2 days ago and we're just really ill, right? Go on, go live, Prevs, I'll raid in now. Jelly, that's exciting. I'm so excited. Like, I feel like there's so many of us now that are going to be on the server. That's so cool. I can't wait for that lag though, Prevs. Oh, when we do one of those massive buildings and we're all in one group. We'll have to try it. We did that once on the last server. It was chaos, but like in a good way. It was fun. I don't know how many of us it was, but like obviously I don't know if it works the same now, they might have changed it, but like if you went into a quest, for every person that's part of that quest, there's an allocated amount of zombies. So let's just say 5 zombies spawn for each player, right? But you don't get them if you fight them all together. But like obviously there's so many of us, and like it was quite a high tier one. And I've never seen so many zombies in one area just spawn. It was wild. And it was just like gunfire everywhere. It was just, and it was quite a big building. So obviously the harder the buildings are, the bigger they are, and like the more zombies, the harder the zombies are. It was just chaos. And I'm pretty sure there was maybe, it must have been at least like maybe 8 of us in one quest, in one room as well, because obviously you don't go separate ways. It was just like, I think I just hid in the corner and shut the door. And I just saw everyone's health bar, just like, and I couldn't get out of the door. There's too many zombies, too many people, I couldn't get through. And I was like, I'll just stand here then, because I can't reach zombies, can't fight them. The shenanigans we're all gonna get up to, I'm so hyped, yeah. It's gonna be good. Sorry, can't work. Too hot. Exactly. This poster turned out amazing, Ziggy. Thank you so much. I've still got like a little ways to go. Like, and gutted I couldn't get it done like for today, but at least we could put it out sometime this week. And also I could just have it put on my wall. And also it'll give me an opportunity to get everyone's like names down here, right? In this area where it's like part of the credits. I'm gonna have like a proper poster up on my wall when I get it printed, that is. Last Blood Moon, me and my friend just turned an old warehouse into a saw track and put a ton of those spinning blades down. I love that. The frame rate was wild, yeah. It can get like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like it lacks. It's just like, I don't know. It's just so much going on when you have like, especially on the Blood Moon. That's just wild. I think the biggest we've ever done is maybe 6 in one place on Blood Moon, and the amount of zombies that spawn is just scary. This dude, I think he wears a shirt. Let's go out here. Let's work on this one a little bit. Can't remember what shirt it is. It's probably white, isn't it? I should save all these images. I keep searching them. I should just save them. Why haven't they just got like a folder that I can open up and all the zombies are there, you know? Wasn't that one? Can't remember what zombie it was. Wasn't Fallen Zombie Janitor, that's not it. Infected Survivor, no. I don't know where I've got this zombie from then. Come on. He's just like the standard guy in a shirt, right? Or am I just making things up? Burnt victim? No. Hmm. Where did I put the eye layer? See what I mean about my layers? That's not the eyes. Hmm. This one? Don't know why I put the eyes on one layer, but why not? I can't do that because I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. Blood moons are terrifying. Yeah, but hilarious. And I think it depends if like you've built a horde base. Like once you've got like a really good horde base, sometimes it can be quite like what I would say is like manufactured, right? You could just stand there and just pop zombies off, like, and you're completely safe. It just depends if you've managed to get resources to get to that point. So I spend half of my time drawing, looking up references. Exactly, that's me. And I always think, oh, like especially when I'm on stream, I'm like, oh, I should have done all this off stream. But then I'm like, there's no way I could have prepped for that. There's just no way. Because I don't know until I'm doing it. I suppose it gives you a little bit of a break in between. We just cover this zombie in like blood all over its mouth. Oh, look what I've done. This is my eye layer. Never mind. I'm done. I think I'm not even gonna switch layers anymore. Shall I just go into full on one layer? I can't. This is it. I'm creating one layer here. I'm only gonna continue and just work on one layer now. Geez Louise, and welcome on in. I don't know why I say it like that. Just why not? Popping in while I get ready for my driving lesson. I absolutely love that. Demon Daily Jaffa. Good luck. Absolutely. Not that you need it, right? I definitely need to sort out this top. It's just not right for me. I think what I'll do. It is white. I'm just too scared to go white because obviously it's muted in the background. So we'll make it like a grey. Maybe. We'll just start again. And we'll put a hint of blue through it then. what I'm struggling with the most is the kind of nighttime hue that I'm trying to create. Like, this section was like rocks and stuff. So are we an ad? No. An ad break in 5 minutes? I feel like we only just went on an ad break. It's a country drive this week. A nice scenic route for you. Yeah, hope it goes well. You will crush it. I have no doubt. You know, I really don't. It's this brush. I can't. I just really like solid colors, you know? I'm not very like. Like, look at all these. They seem so good, and I can't. I can only do these like on top, right at the end. I can't work in that brush style. What shape is this then? Yeah, see? We need to do flames in that barrel as well. It's not the right color, is it? See, it'd help if I was drawing on the right layer here, wouldn't it? Where was I with it? Oh, help. I don't even know anymore. I'm gonna have to do such a massive sort through at the end. Kind of want this to be like, you know, the massive piles of rubble and stuff that you get. I'm still not convinced of this color. I don't know whether I just do it all in that blue hue, you know what I mean? Like, if that's blue, can't decide. Some days is so scary. When I played it for the test run, I jump out of my skin about 10 times. You do get used to it though, I reckon. That could be just me, but you kind of get used to it a little bit. Like you kind of know when to expect a zombie to jump out at you and all of that sort of stuff. Not the right color. I want it to be like wood color, but like in the dark. What color would that be? Any ideas? We're in ads, pals. I'm so sorry. I'll take a BRB right now, and then sorry for those of you who are in ads. I will take a BRB right now. Hydrate, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in 2 minutes. That's 4, but 2. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, I'm sat down now. My legs have had their stretch for a bit. I am going to be bouncing back and forth like a yo-yo. So just bear with me. It's just what I'm gonna do. I literally can't. I don't know how people like do painting section by section. I can't do it. I've tried. Oh, I found a list of the zombies. Yay. Yeah, I've tried and I've tried with trying to like paint section by section. I just can't do it. I find it really difficult. Oh, this layer then. Hello. Oh my god, it's so hot. Went for a walk on my lunch break and I'm sweating now. No time for a cold shower. So, thank you so much for the hydrate. It's actually not too bad in here. Like, I've kept the some of our like blinds and stuff in the bedroom shut to try and keep the heat out. That being said, it is not cold here. I am pretty warm. You can probably see my shiny face. What flavour are you on today? Watermelon. We don't have much left. I think we've only got a little bit of lemon left. The watermelon's going down. We're gonna have to put a new order in. Bloody roasting it is, I know. I'm on cherry sour. Cherry sour. See, this is why I shouldn't stream. When I say I read things backwards, genuinely I do. So I read that as cherry sour because it goes in my brain and then I reverse it. What's wrong with me? I used to do that in school with maths as well. Like on the board, I'd copy it down the other way. My answer would be right to what I wrote down. My teacher would mark my work and be like, the sum you wrote and the answer match, but it's not the sum I put on the board for you. Honestly. Yeah, we do have cherry sour in, I think, as well. But we are due a new order. So sorry, I was locked in then. Sorry about that. It's okay. It's okay, Jazzy. I will never. I will. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I will never live down someone coming into my chat and I misread their name and said out loud, "Thank you, Daddy." Their name wasn't Daddy. I just can't read. That is me. That is me. As in, no, that wasn't me. You know, you know what I'm saying. That's what I do. Goober, welcome on in. Thank you for redeeming your daily Jaffa. Good morning. Hello. I'm still embarrassed about it, honestly. I do it all the time. Like I can't and I feel like it's subtle, so like you don't really notice. And it's only like with certain words, like I think it's when certain letters are like next to each other, I don't see those letters, you know what I mean? And then my brain just makes something up, like whatever it is, instead. Mm. hard to decide like what colors I want. Even though I'm obviously using a slight reference, I still want everything in the background to be like kind of muted and that, and in its own tone. But obviously I don't then want the whole picture to be thrown off because obviously the colors of that outfit for me and Pravs. So if I could just make them blend a little bit, we'll be alright. Catch everyone later. If you're still on when I'm back, see you soon. If not, catch you later. Have a lovely day. Jeez Louise, you have a lovely day. Never mind us, you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for the lurk as well. Enjoy! Also, good luck as well. Like, I feel like I'm loving the blue tones, so I might even then change this top back to that monotone. We'll see, but it's just difficult. You got this. I'm not going to see your hand, but you know. So at least we got the zombie briefly painted in as well. I think I might do all the zombies like in that, like as if they casted that light over them. I think that would probably be the best way to do it. And then keep all the detail for the front, which is kind of why. Oh, I've dropped my pen. So, it's kind of why I said I was going to. Thank you, Prevs. It's all the way over there. Thank you. I just get a little bit carried away, you know. Yep. Still need to figure out this area. I'm not sure what I want to do there yet. We could do like another mound maybe of like piles of rubbish, because then it kind of feels like zombies are trying to kind of fight their way towards us. I don't want to put too much detail, like I don't want another car or anything like that, because I think it'll take away from us running. Or should we get up a burning barrel as well? Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm just in the zone with trying to get as much of it done as possible. 10 days to die. Seems like a good color there. Maybe like this barrel, I think in some of the 7 days it has like they're a bit crooked, if you know what I mean. So we'll try to recreate that a little bit. Devel, have I said that right? I'm really sorry if I haven't. Welcome on in. It could be D. Dev. I'm probably butchering your name. I do apologize. Welcome on in nonetheless. You said it right.
Yeah! Waffles!
It's evening
And
here.
I thought
Well,
the Waffle
good
Fairy
evening.
was just a
Good
bedtime
evening.
story.
Goblin, thank you so much for the waffles. Are you delivering them or what's the ETA? Right. We need Revs, can I have your charger? Is that okay? Thank you so much. It's morning there. It's afternoon here. Did I say good morning? Probably did, didn't I? You better deliver now. You've made me hungry. Oh my god. I know it is 1 o'clock, so it's definitely dinner time for us. What I need. This is going to be difficult, so I'm just going to like. Yeah, give me a guesstimate of 5 hours. Gonna have to get a few trains. Well, make sure you get like a proper insulated bag, because otherwise you'll have to leave a review. Cold food. Cold waffles, although I would eat cold waffles too. What are we making? Comics. So we're doing like a kind of movie style poster that's not for a movie. It's based off the 7 Days to Die game, and Prevs, who is my mod, and my lovely wife, is putting up a server for 7 Days to Die, and this is like a kind of like a commission piece with 2 characters based off us, and our emotes for our channel, just as a, I don't really know, like a release. Then we're doing like a release of the game because we're putting up the server, and this is going to be like a poster style advertisement for it. Even though the server is up today. So we're a little bit behind, but I wanted something like to do in terms of 7 days, and this was perfect for that. So I kind of trying a new style of like working as well. So I'm kind of blending how I would normally work with trying out new things. Because if it goes wrong, it doesn't matter because it's for us. So I'm not gonna get a customer going, no, I'm not paying you for that. Don't report me to Uber Eats. They'll revoke my license. Yeah, exactly. By the way, I'd like to recommend one thing. Update the hydrate points to 100. Because at one stream I saw a guy who was using hydrate every 5 minutes, and the streamer drank so much he got frustrated. Oh, my iPad's gone off. It's in sleep mode. Let me just go here so I don't dox myself. 1 sec. Honestly, this happens to me every stream. That's what you get for not plugging in your iPad, right? Luckily enough, I've got nice viewers that don't force me to drink too much, but you know, it is warm today, so hydration is always a good thing. Thanks so much, Prevs. What's that? What? That's what cooled. Oh, Goblin. Honestly, is everything you write makes me can't read? Oh, pals. I'm so ruined today, honestly. Nice one, Goblin. Oh, I've even lost where I was. I'm not paying for that. What do you mean? You're not paying for this commission? Well, that's fine. I've not sent it to you yet, so I guess when I finish it, you won't have it? I'm only kidding. Turn low power mode off. Go back, you know. I'm so sorry. No waffles and ruin Jazzy's speech, exactly. I'll screenshot it, honestly. Krebs, you're supposed to be supporting your local creators. Right, I need to work out whether this layer, I want that tree to stop there. Let's take that away. So there's a layer somewhere and I can't find out where it is, which we need to fix. Oh my god, I'm on my... Honestly, I can't draw anymore. That's it. Right, everyone, sort yourselves out. Help me, help you. I clearly can't function right now. Sort yourself out, honestly. Oh. I can't find that layer. Is something wrong here? Where is that? There it is. Okay. That's a bit better. Honestly, pals, I don't know what's wrong with me. Although we have been going, what, like, coming up to 3 hours. So it's probably why I'm a bit skew-if. Flame's like really hard to draw for me. A little bit of separation first would be good. I actually really enjoyed this project though. I'm not gonna hide that fact. Even though it's been challenging because I'm drawing in a way that I wouldn't normally, it's actually been really nice. That red look nice? Or is it a bit too bright? It's the heat we aren't built to handle this kind of weather, yeah. It's looking amazing. Honestly, you know when you just stare at your work for so long and then you just look at it and you're like, what am I doing? Like, you get to a point where you're just like, not that you hate it, but you go through phases, you know? I'm at that stage where I'm like, am I actually drawing this the right way? Like, should I have done it differently? I think the hardest thing is trying to blend like two different worlds, right? Like the game, I'm making it a little bit more comic kind of painting, which isn't the game style. So I'm just kind of making things up as I go along. We could do like little sparks flying off, maybe. That might be pretty cool. You know what I mean? But this has been a big piece. I know it's not a small piece. It's a, you know, like a lot of things we've done on stream have been sort of their own elements or like their own assets. So I find those a lot easier to draw and much quicker. I think it's really easy to underestimate how long it takes you to like render in a full painting like this. At least for me, because I'm very, I wouldn't say I'm a fast artist either. Oh my god, mood. Yeah. I'm always like, what's this piece of piss? That's what it is, isn't it? It's so weird. But then I'll go away for a couple of hours and then or look at it the next day. I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. I can work with this. It's actually all right. Exactly. Yeah. I think it's pretty normal to feel that way. I'm not like too worried that it's bad. Because I think when I come back to look at it, I will like it, you know? Um, oh, I keep doing that. I don't know if that's the right color. I'm trying to make like the barrels always tend to have like a little bit of worn out areas. So maybe I just But I want it to be a bit crumpled as well. Oh, that barrel does look pretty cool though. So glad I logged into work early today. Gonna finish early, eat, and then 7 days. I'm so excited. I'm just so gutted that this isn't like further along, perhaps. But even if, like, I know I'm still streaming now, but even when I stop streaming, I might just continue to work on it, just casually, where I can take like little breaks in between. And then, you know, I don't know. It's not going to get finished. There's no way. I'd love for it to be finished today, but I know I can do better if I take some more time on it. But what we might do is maybe we'll post like a little progress picture in my Discord and Prevs' Discord as like a pre-launch to the poster. How does everyone feel about like anyone who's a part of the server and is going to be playing on the server? How do you feel about having your names like down here? Where this writing is, it'll be like, I don't know, like for instance, like it'll be like Jazzy, you know, Prevs. That's I can't even write. Prevs, you know. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be like your Twitch names, obviously. I was thinking we could list everyone's names down here. And if I do it on a separate layer, it can just be on the top, right? I just thought it'd be really cool to have everyone's names and then like it's like a credits, that kind of feeling is what I'm thinking, or like a featuring sort of thing. And it's almost like a freezing like a memory in time, that type of feeling. And then it's mainly for me, I'm like, I can get up on my wall and it'd be epic. But like if you guys wanted one, you know, you could get a print off the website or whatever. But it's mainly for me. But I'm also like, are you okay with me using your Twitch name on my poster? Excited for tonight? Yes, absolutely. I have all tomorrow free. Gonna grind, oh my god. Jazzy, this is so good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bowie, thank you. Take your time on it, no point stressing yourself out. Yeah. I think it's because like I wanted it for the launch, but I mean, we've been slowly like launching quietly, haven't we, like to get people interested, so that's all right. It's more like a memory piece, you know what I mean? So that's totally fine with me. Maybe we say the first 10 people to log on, but then what about like people who are like they were, I don't know, working or away? I'd feel bad. You know what I mean? Maybe we do like something in the 7 days channel and say like a vote, like if you want in on your name, be like people who are in that are obviously part of the server, right? Because they're already in it, and then they just give like a thumbs up, thumbs down, and then I'll know who's okay with names. And then that way, like people aren't going to miss out because of like timing or whatever. So it could be anything, right? We could be playing it, and it could be like a totally different time zone to someone else. I don't know. I was thinking of doing like little sparks, wasn't I? So we'll figure out this layer now, because I know I've got all this, but that was just for me to, like, all these squiggles that I put that on just so I could get an idea. I don't want to put like too many, but I also want it to we got ads again. Honestly, the time just flies. What did I miss? Gutted I can't join in, but I'm gonna be watching all of it. Hopefully they'll sort the console stuff out and then we can get you in. So I'm not really up to date with what the console thing is. It the crossplay? Forgive me, I can't actually speak. Yeah, is there something to do with that? Is it like the new update? I'm not sure. But hopefully, fingers crossed, something will change and then we can get you in. Is it a server thing or just a 7 days thing? What I might do, I think these might be a little bit big, but now we've drawn them. Make them a bit smaller. And then reposition them. That's not what I wanted to do. Did not realize I had the both of them selected then. It's somewhere this tree. Layer is it on then? On another layer somewhere. This is why you should keep tabs to your layers and don't do what I do, because you end up in a mess. Okay. Oh, we went into ads. I'm so sorry. I'll take a break now. I'll take a quick break. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate it. You probably can't hear me. But those who can vouch that I apologize during the ads. I'll see you in a minute, alright? Stretch, hydrate, get snacks. Right, we're back. Sorry about that. I did go into ads, didn't realise I went into ads. But we should all be back now, right? We hope. Where were we? Yeah. Thank you for sticking around and supporting me through those ads. I really do appreciate it, and it all helps. I'm here. Yeah. Honestly, you get so in the zone. I look up, I'm like, oh, I'm in ads. And then I start apologizing. And I'm like, well, no one's going to hear me if we're in ads. Okay. I didn't get more. Never mind. We do a little bit more. Could really do the car. Color of the car. I know, like, there's probably loads, but I didn't use a reference for the car. I just was like, well, what, a crumpled car is a crumpled car, right? Banana, thank you so much for the hydrate.
Now
I
my
appreciate
wheels
it.
in motion and my
I'm not
windows
gonna-
open with the wind blowing in my hair.
Oh, what are you doing? 21 months. That's crazy. 21 months. 21 months of pure talent and amazing chats. Thank you, Jazzy. I love you. Bowie. I'm not too sure about that. I appreciate the kind words. Pure talent is stretching it. Amazing chats I can deal with. No, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I also don't know where those 21 months have gone. I didn't even know that I'd been streaming that long. What the heck? That's wild. Nah, listen. No. Come on. Come on. You know I don't like compliments. You're amazing. Take love right now. Okay, I'm sorry, Bowie. I love you. Thank you so much. I genuinely mean that. I actually do love you very much, but I will do my best to receive your love and compliments. Rushed car in 7 days. Rushed car. If you wonder why I always lean over, it's because my mic is always in the way. Rushed car. Also, my hair is not drying under here. So it could be any color I want, right? In my head, I thought it was like a silvery kind of crumpled car. I think that's what we'll do. And then, what are we on? So we're on 3 hours. We'll do a little bit more, and then we'll probably be there or thereabouts for dinner. Words are very hard. Help. Right, anyone else who draws for a living, should we say? I can't be the only one who absolutely loses control of everything that they're doing. It's probably not just a drawing thing. Maybe it's a creating thing, but honestly, there are times where I just like, I feel like I'm turning to mush. You're lurking while I work. Gotta stay home and keep an eye on Kiki today since she's on new medication. Please give Kiki all the hugs. And I appreciate you lurking. I appreciate all the lurkers in here. Thank you so much, Banana. And I hope Kiki's okay. I'm sending all of the pets and the boops and the hugs. Oh. No. This color. And this zombie will be like not that bright, but they're kind of like that whitish kind of color. So I imagine in the dark they would look a little bit more muted. I'm just going to paint over this so we've got that visual reference for my brain to be able to function a little bit better. I don't know what we're having for dinner today, but me and Prebz have been like, how can I say, like just being a little bit better with our food and stuff. It's actually been refreshing. Normally, like these zombies are like they lie there and like not hide, but like what I like to say is they pretend they're sleeping, or you think they're a dead carcass on the floor, and then they jump at you, which I think is pretty mean. So we just want it to look like they're just dead on the floor, basically. Just antibiotic for a bit of kennel cough. And she's getting a lot of cuddles today. Oh, Kiki. I love that. Jake was not too bad with kennel cough, actually. And he wasn't really that bad with the vets either. But he was a little bit weird, so there is that. I wanted this to look like a zombie sitting inside, but not sure. Obviously, it's going to be darker in there, so we can always paint that in afterwards. So I'm going to just darken the whole area and then paint over the top of it. I don't mind starting that bit again because this was just a rough sketch in, so I'm just trying to obviously there's no glass or anything like that, so mainly just the frame. And a lot of the cars, right, in 7 days will have, like, they'll be gutted, there'll be nothing in there, it's just the frame. But we could do something like this where just make it look a little bit like it's crumpled. Okay. What time are we on? Count up to 3.5 hours. I can hear Prevs knocking around in the kitchen. So, we'll prepare that we'll be raiding out, so that I'm not like rushing to raid out when food arrives. You're not cooking? What are you doing then? I could hear you like cupboards and stuff, emptying the fridge ready for delivery. Oh, me like, Preps is making lunch, yay, I'm so excited. Tesco is due, okay. Are we eating? No? Or are we waiting for the Tesco delivery for food? Is that what you're telling me? I am starving, so they better hurry. Yeah, okay. Honestly, Bowie, I could hear like, you know when you can just hear like rattling? I was like, oh, she is prepping a meal, I can hear it. Nope, just cleaning the fridge. Honestly, my whole like, I was like, oh, what's the point in? What's the point? There's no point, is it? If I'm not going to be fed, why am I even here? No, but I am hungry. Ellie gets all excited, yeah. It's literally been grumbling for, I would say, the last 40 minutes. I'm surprised you can't hear it. Oh, Bowie, did you see the sticker sheet? Got to say, pals, the sticker sheet is up on the website. I haven't received mine yet. But yeah, shall I show you that actually? Not finished. Let's do a little breather from this piece and I can show you the sticker sheet. Yes, please. It gives me an excuse to not be zoned in as much. If I go down here, it might be a little bit easier to see with the background. Obviously, it'll be die cut, so like when I looked at it, we did have these painted in, so it will look like that one because like they cut it out, right? But obviously, I had to take all that off to download the file. You know what I mean, with no background and everything. But that's the sticker sheet all finished. I love it. It's cute, isn't it? And I like my first sticker sheet. Obviously, I've done stickers before. I don't know. It's like I think it's pretty cute. Like I feel like if I saw that somewhere, I'd be like, yeah, gimme. I want the stickers for my journal. So yeah, all finished. This one's super cool. Like the melting hearts. It's hard to say it's my favorite because like the smile and wave, he's just cute in it, you know? It's just hard to decide, but I think because this one's so big, not big, but like a big composition in itself, you know? I want the wing in it and melting hearts on my Kindle. Yeah. They're all just too hard to choose between, so I mean they're all on one sticker sheet, so technically you get them all, right? I'm waiting for mine to come, so when it comes I can show you all. I think they're like A5 size, the sheet is, roughly. I did look at seeing if I could get, I thought it'd just be a bit crazy, an A4 size, but then I was like, the stickers would be massive. It would take up a page of my journal, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think they're like standard size sticker sheet. All right, I found something we can have. Oh, food-wise, we have to get them all. Sigh, what a problem. Honestly. Terrible. Right. Well, look. We didn't get this completely finished. While it loads, I'm gonna spend this time to have a little look at who's online. New song? Anyone? This amazing artist, Jazzy, is on. Oh, Zig, look. I can't raid into myself and then stream for another 3.5 hours. Also, look what I got on. Let's all go there. All right, I'll just raid into myself. Can you even do that? Should I just raid myself? No artists on. What's going on? Is everyone finished? I had mine on this weekend. Yes. Honestly, I always wait for this like come out of the wash so I can get it on straight away. There's not many people on that I follow, so I haven't really got a variety of people to choose from. However, Neela, I think that's how you say it, they are streaming. We may have raided them before, but they are doing like what looks to me like the most prettiest painting. Do we want to go there? And they've only been streaming for maybe an hour and 40. Very chill vibes. I always lurk while I'm doing my art bits. I think that would be a really nice place to go. And then once we've been there, we can all have lunch, you know, get prepped, get your game all set up, get your snacks ready for Prevs' stream later. Does that sound good? Sounds like a great time to me. I had my nom-noms weekend, so that's all that. Thank you for stream, Jazzy. No, thank you. Thank you all for being here, honestly. I really do appreciate every single one of you, whether you lurk and you come in to say hello, all of it, right? Like, I love having company when I'm doing my work, so it's you that I should be thanking. Let's try and get this right because it's one Neela. Where am I typing this? I'm typing this somewhere else. What the heck? There we go. Start raid. And we will go here. Nope. Thank you all. Honestly, you've been a pleasure. It's just been so nice. And we have made quite a lot of progress, so I am happy with that as well. If you are a sub, oh my god, I can't even type in my own thing. If you're a sub, take that one. If you're a follower, take this one. Next stream will be Wednesday. If anything changes, I will post in the Discord. I don't know what we'll be working on, because whether I've finished more on this, I don't know. We might just continue on this piece. We'll see. It'll all just depend on how I feel. But most importantly, 7 days tonight. Everyone get ready. It's going to be great. Discord there if you do want to join. Socials are there if you want to have a little nosy. Anything else I got to update you? I don't think so. That's it, pals. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all very much. See you on Wednesday. Bye. Again, we don't have an ending screen. So bye.